Hi pet parents, Sandy Stutz here with petproductdelivery.com, and I want you to understand that we are the premier online site for busy pet parents. If you're busy and you really care about the best, let me get this here, holistic health products for pets, and you don't have time to read every label, but you really want to not just trust advertising, but really have somebody that's on your side that can help you with information, that's us. So today I wanted to talk about CBD, and not just my own brand of CBD, but just CBD in general and what it can and cannot do for your pet. So lately, when I'm out and about and meeting pet parents, a lot of people say, hey, can CBD do this or can it do that? And I'm here to answer those questions. So the first thing I want to start out with is you may not be aware that there are many different ways to apply CBD or to get your pet to ingest CBD. So we have 18 different CBD products on petproductdelivery.com, and that's because there's not one size fits all. There's not just one thing that works great for every single pet. So the first thing I want to talk about is my own brand of pet chews, just real quickly, what it is. So this pet chew has 5 milligrams of CBD in it. It's also combined with valerian root and passion flower and ginger, and that's so that it has even more of a calming effect, and also so that it aids digestion. But this is just one of many different ways that your pet can try CBD. Some other ways are we have organic drops. Everything that we have on our website, CBD, is organic and it's sourced and made in the USA. It doesn't matter if it's my brand or somebody else's brand. That's just how it is. We have liposomes with hemp oil. So if you want to, I'm just going to run over these briefly so this video doesn't run too long, but if you have questions about them, feel free to call me 832-549-1730 and just say, hey, Sandy, I'm interested in the CBD and hemp oil. I just want to know what's best for my pet. Give me a call because I don't have time to go into all of it today, but I can tell you that we also have a transdermal pen. So if you have a pet that you cannot orally get to take the CBD, a transdermal pen means that it has a CBD gel in it and you can actually inject it into the ear just a little bit. And so the pet doesn't mind. It doesn't have to drink a drop or chew a chew or anything else. So that's another way that you can get your pet to try CBD. Another way is that we have CBD hemp oil capsules. We also have a CBD infused topical vegan balm. And what that does, when you use that type of balm, if you have a pet that has inflammation or irritation that's external as opposed to internal inflammation, it's awesome. It's excellent. So I think, oh, and one other thing, we also have CBD peanut butter. And we have, because most dogs like peanut butter, not cats, but definitely dogs. And so we have several different varieties of CBD peanut butter. So that's just to give you an idea that there's more than one way to introduce your pet to CBD. Now let's talk about what it can do. CBD can, because we have cannabinoid receptors in our bodies, dogs, cats, and humans, CBD can create a feeling of calm, relaxation. So that's, it'll vary a little bit from pet to pet. And one of the really cool things that happened accidentally in my actual last video is that I was making a video about something else during a thunderstorm, and I have a Chihuahua that is really not a little afraid of thunderstorms, but he will kill himself. He will literally, he jumps off of furniture. We've seen him climb bookshelves. It's just crazy and scary. But I do give my own brand of CBD to him. And during that video, it was a terrible, terrible thunderstorm, and he was still afraid. To give you an idea what CBD can and cannot do, it's not going to make your pet instantly unafraid. That's not what it does. What it will do is bring that feeling of calm, so he was able to maintain. So in the video, what you saw is my pet sitting behind me, and I just saw him in my camera. He was sitting behind me facing the wall, what my son would call maintaining. He was maintaining during a really horrible thunderstorm. Now, last night we had another thunderstorm. He didn't have any CBD, and it was quite horrible. So CBD, you have to plan. Give me a call. I'll talk to you all about that. I can talk to you about CBD for fireworks and thunderstorms and how to use it. You can't expect, they're already in full-blown fear mode and the action's happening right then, and just pop a CBD in and it's instantaneous. It's not like that. So in the video that I made last time, I had actually given him the CBD 7 hours ahead. And so he was still maintaining late until the evening. So that just gives you an idea. So I'll actually put a link up here for or maybe it'll turn up over here, but you'll see the link for my last video. So you can just fast forward to like the middle part or the end and see him maintaining by facing the wall and just being quiet. And I picked him up and held him up to the camera and put him down. But ordinarily it's not that way. Last night, to give you an example, without CBD during a thunderstorm, there was panting, there was pacing, there was leaping off the bed, there was jumping onto a chair. I couldn't even tell where in the room he was. I could hear him running through furniture, knocking over the modem. I mean, it was just pretty, and going into the closet. And yeah, so CBD can be very helpful for some things. It can bring a feeling of calm and well-being. There are no known contraindications, and that's a really good thing too. So if you have your pet on some other kind of medication and you want to use CBD, there are no known contraindications. That's awesome. Another thing is that it helps support the immune system. So if you have a pet that's suffering from inflammation, external or internal, CBD can be a really nice, add some really nice benefit. So CBD on its own doesn't fix problems. So if you have really terrible problems that I'm going to outline what CBD cannot do, you might think about some other alternatives. So let's say, for instance, your pet has really horrible behavior issues, and your pet's generally not to blame. Sometimes things happen and they've been frightened by something or had a negative experience. But if your pet has really intense behavior issues that are causing problems, I'm not saying that CBD in addition to behavior modification won't be useful. I'm saying that the first thing you need to do is go to your veterinarian and or your behaviorist and talk with them first to find out what the root cause of the problem is. And then if they feel like CBD will be helpful, then by all means introduce it. But please do not go out and I have known of, I haven't seen it personally, but do know of some people that have overdosed their pet on CBD thinking that this is just going to fix behavior issue. If your dog's biting people, if your dog's fence fighting with other dogs, if your cat is chewing actually, if your cat's chewing your hair out, CBD would be awesome. So if your cat is attacking another cat in the home or family members or something like that, or peeing all over the house, the CBD can bring a feeling of calm, but first you need to contact your veterinarian and or your behaviorist. And by behaviorist, I don't mean somebody that's on the internet and just says they're a behaviorist. I mean somebody that has qualifications. You can look those up. I mean, ask them what their qualifications are. Don't let them just tell you. Every single body that's certified or has gone to school for anything has a diploma or a card that shows that they're certified. I mean, make them show you evidence that they're actually know what they're doing. So that's one thing that CBD will not do. If your pet has serious behavior issues, CBD might be effective with the help of a veterinarian or behaviorist, but it will not fix problems on its own. The other thing it will not do is sedate your pet. So I had some person at a dog show tell me, oh yeah, we sell CBD to everybody and it really knocks them out. If your CBD is knocking your pet out, there's something wrong. Either you're giving too much CBD or it's a CBD that has THC, which we do not want. We do not want our pets to have any THC. It does not affect cats and dogs the way it does humans. And, it's not great for humans, in my opinion. But if you're a human that likes THC, hey, who am I to judge? That's a different topic altogether. But we do not want any THC in our CBD, so make sure that that is not the case. So that's just like a quick outline for what CBD can and cannot do for your pet. And I actually made notes today because the one thing I don't want to do is forget something, because this is like one of the most important, actually I'm going to keep this here. This is one of the most important probably videos that I've made as far as I'm concerned, because I have seen some stories written that there are some veterinarians that are starting to see animals come in that are overdosed on CBD, because the pet parent, assuming that this is why, maybe perhaps a pet parent thought, well, this pet has a whole big problem, I'll just give them a whole lot of CBD. Vitamins and minerals, and there are all kinds of supplements for humans, cats, and dogs that are great, but you can overdose on absolutely anything. Water is good. You want those 8 glasses of water a day, but too much water and you can drown, right? Too much water and you can flush your sodium away, in case you didn't know. So getting the right amounts of things are important. Every single CBD product will have a recommended dosage on it. So this CBD, which is my own chew, for instance, is a very, very tiny chew. But if I were to give that whole thing to my Chihuahua, it would be too much. But for our service dog poodle, it would be just fine. So make sure that you read the recommended dosage and start with the lowest dose and then work your way up, but never exceed the recommended dosage on CBD, just like anything else. It's a little bit common sense, but it's worth saying because we are starting to see some people, there are no contraindications. It's a relatively safe product, but just like any supplement, if you took like too much vitamin D, for example, you would be very sick. It would not be good for you at all. So I wanted to let you know, there's one thing I want to let you know, and I should have said this at the beginning of the video because probably some people have clicked off already. I'm offering a really amazing CBD special right now. So until this coming Sunday at 11:59 p.m., you can buy one CBD product, and it doesn't have to be mine. It can be any of the CBD products on petproductdelivery.com. Buy one product, get the second one for 50% off. So that's awesome. So if you have two different types of pets and you want to try two different ways to administer CBD, you can do that, and you're going to get 50% off one of them. So to give you an idea of what kind types of CBD might be good for your particular pet, keep this in mind. So if you have a cat or a small dog, then drops are fine in the water. Drops you can use for large dogs, small dogs, cats, everybody, or you can give a chew. So if you have a medium-sized to small dog or a cat, you can use a CBD chew. Now, if you have a very big dog, I'm going to tell you honestly, if you've got a Tibetan Mastiff, this little bag of CBD, which is my own brand, is not going to be very effective if you have an animal that has overall anxiety, or it'll be effective, but it'll be very expensive. If you have overall anxiety and you need to use this every day, I wouldn't recommend this. What I'd recommend for your really huge dog is a capsule, which we also have some brands. I don't make a capsule yet in my own brand, but I would recommend a capsule or drops. If you have a dog or cat that does not want to eat a chew, or it will not drink water with a drop, then we have a transdermal CBD that will go right in the ear. Quite simple. So just give me a call or email apeacefulpet@gmail.com, or contact me through petproductdelivery.com, or call 832-549-1730, and I'd be happy to talk to you about what type of CBD would work best for your pet, because it's not one size fits all for sure. So, about my special offer, you can buy one, you can get the second one for 50% off. Like, let's say you have a tiny little Chihuahua and a great big bull Mastiff, and you want two different types of things, or you've got a cat and a dog, and you're pretty sure your cat's not going to, eat a chew, or my cat does. My cat loves these. I can take a quarter of one of these and sprinkle it in her food, and she just loves it. But yeah, so you can try different types of products. But I'm going to put all this information below, so if you miss this in the video or it seems like a lot, just scroll down and I will have my discount code and all of that down there. So the special offer is BOGO any CBD 50%. If you put that discount code in the checkout, you will get one, you buy one, you have to put both CBD products in your cart. You will buy one and get one free, or get one half off. But you can also use our free shipping special with this. So you could feasibly get your CBD and shipped for free. So I'm going to put all that information below. And I think that's it for today. So don't forget, we are the premier online site for today's busy pet parents. If you're busy and you don't have time to study all this stuff, because it's a lot, I'll do it for you. No worries at all. We're here to get your holistic health products for pets delivered direct to your door or shipped anywhere in the world, wherever you are. And I hope that you are having an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you for your patience. This was a little bit longer video than I anticipated, but I'll try to keep it short next time. I just thought this was important. And bye for now.